Hey, what's up guys? Sean back with another video, and where are they now? Yep, so we did Lupe today. That's the video that posted today. But I woke up and chose violence again, so I'm going after Gilbert. I don't like that guy one bit. Now, a lot of you are defending him like, oh, but, you know, he's dating a woman that's 600 pounds. She won't try for herself. But just because she's 600 pounds and bedbound, I don't think gives him the right to go around Bible blasting ladies and all this stuff at Bible practice, whatever the hell, you know? So, Gilbert, not a big fan. So we're going to check this out and see where they are now. I don't know if this relationship lasted. Actually, I do know it didn't last, but we're going to see what the hell happened. Okay, let's check it out.
I've accomplished a lot this year.
This feels amazing.
She got skinny as hell.
For 2 decades, I've been over 500 pounds. Being this overweight, everything I do is hard and it's a struggle. And words can't even explain how much I hate being in this bed. But my husband, Gilbert, is my caretaker. He takes care of me all the time. And I don't want to live like this anymore. I want a normal life. I want to get healthy. I don't want to live this way.
Yeah, but just because he washes you doesn't mean that he has the right to treat you like trash or treat you like filth. The man, like, okay, he's there, he's doing for you, right? Doesn't mean that he gets to degrade you in any way. And he's kind of degrading her by just stepping out and saying, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. Your mouth only fits hot dogs, not my hot dog. Like, that's just Gilbert's kind of vibe, right? The guy's a creep. He's a straight up creep, so...
I found a doctor that will help me lose the weight, but he's in Houston, Texas.
I'm leaving everything I know to save my life. I'm nervous, but I have a lot of support that's gonna see me through this journey.
Hopefully that suspension supports you.
What's wrong?
I'm in pain, my legs hurt.
Yeah, this is Dr. Sir.
I'm calling for my wife, Lupe.
Okay, come to the hospital. We'll get her to emergency room immediately.
You see Gilbert, the way he dodges there? He's like, oh shit, I almost lost a knuckle to that thing.
Lucky, because if her car ride was 2 to 3 hours longer, she would not have survived. She's been killing herself, and her husband has been helping her to do that. She is in very bad shape. Her heart is in failure, 642 pounds.
Sure, that's right.
We need to get her weight to start dropping down immediately so we can give her heart a chance to recover.
I've been in the hospital for a couple weeks now, and I'm trying to adjust to the new diet.
Oh man, I'm having flashbacks looking at that food. No salt on any of that stuff. I was like this close to trying to smuggle in some damn salt in my prison pocket. That stuff had no flavor at all.
But I feel like I'm starving all the time.
Let's go, Lupe.
Lupe has done well, and we have her heart and whole body in much healthier place. So we are sending her home to try and make progress on her own.
I know I need to get my eating under control. But there are days you just have to enjoy life and celebrate.
I still can't get over the fact they gave her cake straight out of the hospital after a controlled diet. This woman got hit with the damn confetti. Like, that's ridiculous.
Let's check your weight and see where you're at.
3. Okay.
All right. Lupe, this is ridiculous that you gained more weight than you lost in just a month. So,
I mean, she had to eat a whole lot of damn birthday cakes, if we're being honest here.
I'm keeping you in the hospital to start controlled diet again. And you're down to your last chance.
There you go.
Let's go, Lupe.
Good job.
I'm doing really well, and I've been able to walk more than I could.
Damn, look at how buff that guy is. He's been lifting a lot of whoppers up out of that bed, buddy. That guy's getting jacked off biggins.
In the past 10 years.
Regardless of her progress, she has to prove that she can do this on her own. Until she does that, she will not be ready for any weight loss surgery.
I realized how hard I need to be working for this. I feel like I'm racing a clock right now.
Running up the
And that
bag.
my time is running so short.
All right, okay, this is a moment of truth.
Okay, hurry.
439 pounds.
You know, I'm always like so happy for them when I actually see them lose weight. But I mean, you could have expected her to slide back once she was off the controlled diet. I'm just glad Gilbert wasn't smuggling in any, you know, Twinkies and his stinkies like that lady on James King's episode.
Hey, oh my God, that's crazy.
All right, you did it. I'm approving you for weight loss surgery. All right, we completed the sleeve, and Lupe surgery went very well. My primary concern now is changing the unhealthy dynamic she has with her husband.
You scumbag. Shocker.
I don't deserve anything less than any woman out there.
I know that, love.
Okay, then.
Our sex relationship is difficult. I get sexually frustrated, and I tend to slip.
They don't.
I mean, Buddy's so horny he can't see straight. Like, it's overflowing out of his eyeballs, apparently. Oops, sorry, I just hit the table. But that doesn't mean just because your wife isn't sleeping with you, just go play with Rosie Palmer and her 5 friends, buddy. That's what your hand's for. Go in there, go to town in the bathroom. There's no need to go crazy at Bible. Like, go to church group and then sit there and be trying to blast all of the friggin' ladies in there, like...
Know how to repair everything with Gilbert. And that makes me feel like giving up right now.
Lupe is not dealing with the issues in her life in the right way, and that is creating a very dangerous situation for her. She has spent the last 2 months in bed, barely even moving, and she's less mobile now since last time I saw her.
I'm not gonna stand today and fall and go backwards.
You can stand, you just don't want to stand.
Sure, I could barely get myself to the edge of the bed.
You're playing with it.
If I'm being honest with you, you're scared to try to do stuff you're just not used to. Like, I've been talking for months about trying to climb this mountain that I used to go up as a kid, and I'm pretty sure I can do it now, right? Like, physically, I'm able to do that now. But something in my head just doesn't want to let me try. It's like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? You don't usually do elevation. Like, you walk flat. Like, so you kind of stop yourself. You're just scared of something bad happening. So I get what she's saying there, but you gotta friggin' stand. At least that, you know?
Everybody around you.
No, I'm not.
You gotta use your upper body and stand.
I'm gonna fall.
You're not gonna fall. You refuse to get out of this condition. Last thing we're gonna try is to send a psychologist to meet with you and Gilbert to deal with the issues that are keeping you in the bed.
I think Gilbert the Gremlin's problem is he's not keeping her in the bed, right? That's why he's out here trying to go off at church group, like hurting for a squirting all the ladies at the pew, you know?
Marriage to work. I want you to get up. I want you to walk.
When trust in a relationship is broken, it is very, very hard to get that back. You can get that back, but it takes a lot of work.
You're gonna have all my support even more now. I've been over backwards for you, love.
Gilbert and I are trying to spend more time together. And I'm so encouraged by everything that's happened lately that it's helping drive me to want to do more.
360.
Damn, she's lost more than me now. I'm 307 down, okay? I don't know how long it took her to do that, but she's killing it. She's doing great, man. I got 48 pounds to go. I gotta lose that 48, man. It's gonna take a few months, but I'll get there.
Unfortunately, Lupe got to the point where she's physically losing the ability to stand. So we'll address this issue as you start losing some more weight, okay? We still have a lot of work to do with her, but she's a fighter at the end of the day.
That's right. Lupe McGregor. Sitting sideways. They even do it on Where Are They Now? Just straight vagina freaking camera shot. Like, come on, guys. No, you don't have to start with their moose knuckle first thing in the morning every time.
If you would have asked me a year ago if I thought I'd be able to lose almost 300 pounds, I would have said there's no way.
You did it.
I would have hoped I could, but I would have never thought I could make it as far as I have. But the biggest setback for me in the last few months has been my hip pain that keeps me in bed.
Oh, so she lost a little bit of weight, and now she's got hip pain. Gilbert, you sly dog, you.
So Dr. Nazardin says I need to make sure that I continue making progress and losing weight.
Slow with that, babe. Right there, here's my back. Just pull it.
Pull it.
Yeah, stretch it.
And he wants me to try and move as much as I can so it doesn't get worse. So no matter how much it hurts, I push myself to sit up and exercise.
You're going to have to push through the pain. At that size, something's going to hurt, right? But also, I would get rid of the Barnum and Bailey friggin' makeup. Like that eyeshadow, it doesn't look very flattering on you. I don't think anybody should wear that color. I mean, it's clown paint, dude. Come on.
The most frustrating thing, having lost all this weight, is not being able to stand and walk. Okay, ready?
I'm scared of falling because with my bad hip, I don't want to break it.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Sure?
Yes.
Since I can't get up, Gilbert has been teaching me shadow boxing to do something active with my upper body.
If you've got her shadow boxing, why does she have to glove up? She can, without any damn gloves. That just sounds stupid. Like, why?
This is Ollie.
And it does wear me out, so it's a good workout.
And that helps me because it kind of gets the anger out and the anxiety.
That's right. Lupe is training to beat up all these women in choir practice at the church.
But it's frustrating to still be in this bed and that I'm not able to do things for myself yet.
Okay, I got it. So,
Lupe is dealing with a lot, being in bed with all that energy. She wants to get up, and I try to do what I can for her to stop the anxiety and the depression. But there are some good moments every day. Losing the weight has brought us closer, and our sex life's gotten way better. My wife and I...
Oh, see, I told you he had LDE. She finally lost enough weight that he could reach and get up in there, and all of a sudden, they're closer than ever. Before, he couldn't get close enough, you know?
I've been 24/7 up in here. And I still have to do everything for her.
Excuse me?
And I'm okay with that.
hold on, babe, hold on.
But I still hope and pray that we can become more like husband and wife instead of me being her caretaker.
Okay. It's frustrating. Oh, my front, babe. Quick. I want to throw myself off the bed at times.
But I'm trying to stay on track because every day my hip hurts more and more. And I feel...
Look, Lupe, if you guys are going at it 24/7, that's why your damn hip hurts. Not from walking. It's from Buddy getting in there and putting you in the friggin' flying V from, like, the Mighty Ducks.
I feel like it's getting unbearable. So I have to figure out how to finally get out of this bed and start doing things on my own.
Stop clapping, start walking.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't have pain, and my weight has made it almost unbearable to get around. My stomach hangs so heavy on my back. Sometimes when I'm standing, I'm scared of physically breaking my own back. I don't want my husband to have to bury me.
I never thought that was going to happen, but baby do got front. Most of her weight's carried right there, so.
And if I keep going, that's what's gonna happen. I'm throwing my life away for food.
Aw, Patrick.
My husband is a truck driver, and he's gone probably 70 to 100 hours a week. So basically everything that involves standing and walking around a lot, Patrick does for me. Go get the blue bucket for Mama. We're gonna do some laundry.
Patrick is a friggin' golden kid, but he's not living his childhood. I understand he's just trying to help his mother, but I think your husband maybe spend a little less time on the road or something. But all those truckers, man, I come from a family of truckers, so they'll be like, Mama's got to eat, Big Mama's got to eat at home. Like, that's just how truckers are.
Real quick.
That's a big 10-4 there, Bravo.
It's hard for her to walk, so I do the stuff that she wants me to do every day.
Will you put him in the dryer, pretty please?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I just want to be a good mom and take care of him. But I don't understand why I let myself get this way. I have let myself down.
I mean, if you say that crying while you're dipping your chicken in gravy, I'm probably not going to take you that serious.
I'm letting my husband down, my son. I want him to have a real mom. And I want to do the things that my mom didn't do with me. But I need help.
Like what? Walk?
I'm nervous to go to the doctor today. Other doctors have refused to help me because of my size. I'm worried this doctor is going to say the same thing.
Nope.
So this has potential to be devastating or one of the best things to happen in my life.
Dr. Now is a member of the Fat Avengers with Dr. Proctor, and I think there's another one in there, but which one would Dr. Now be? I guess he's the frickin' Hulk, because he's just the big diesel one out of all of them, you know? I think you guys call Dr. Proctor Dr. Sexy, though.
I just hope I didn't wait too long.
Let's go see
Either way,
Ding Dong
every
Doctor.
part of your body is under strain just to function. So you need to start a new diet to lose 50 pounds over the next month.
This is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
God.
I'm eating a piece of chicken, and Jacob's eating, a hamburger.
How dare he? Nobody's going to change their diet around you. Like, people can to be supportive. It didn't happen around me. Everyone was still eating junk around me, so it's just, it doesn't matter. Once you want it, you want it. And you're going to want it for your kid, right? You want to be a mom, so you got to do that stuff.
I wish I had more of my husband's support. But I knew the hardest part is finding something that replaces the comfort that food gives me. I'm really scared right now. Dr. Nazardin wanted me to get under 675, and I hope I've done that.
667.
She did good, though.
I'm kind of in shock.
Go ahead at this point and approve you for weight loss surgery. So how does that sound to you?
Good.
I love you, Robbie.
Aww.
Today we're attempting to do gastric bypass on Ashley. Okay, we're done. It was challenging to do, but overall everything went very well. Ashley.
You guys know why they want you to lose all that weight initially? It's because you get a fatty liver when you're that big, and it's in the way of when they go in laparoscopically, because they have to get around that liver. So you drop that weight, they can get in there easier and cut and remove the stomach. So that's the whole point of it. That, and so they know you're not going to overeat afterwards and friggin' blow your staples out.
You should be able to lose about 30 pounds a month now.
That's what I did at first.
It's getting harder and harder to cope, but I can't go back to the way I was.
Right now, I'm taking Ashley to emergency surgery because she may be abusing her pain medication. And this could be a life-threatening situation for her right now. Yeah. Appropriate ulcer. That's gonna be bad. We have her stable now, but she'll be in critical condition for the next 72 hours. Ashley uses self-destructive ways to cope with her emotions, and that has to stop immediately.
Yeah, Ashley's biggest struggle was probably like her whole it's more mental than physical, I would say, honestly. Because, like, you just have to get your head around the fact that you can do this. It's possible you can turn your whole life around. But she's just somebody who eats for comfort and everything. Like, whenever she's stressed out, her husband's not there, so there's no slappy, happy, clappy or none of that. So she just eats food all the time. But she needs to want it for her kid and for her, so.
The doc said I need to see a therapist as soon as I'm able to get around again. I was a product of sexual abuse. I turned to food for comfort. Food almost killed me. I've been working hard, trying to deal with my emotions instead of running from them.
Big dog.
So you're down to 155 pounds. How does it feel to lose all that weight?
Crazy.
Damn, look at that. Did her hair, got all pretty for us. Dr. Now. Her husband's on the road a lot, buddy. You think you might hit a little back road?
It's amazing.
Ashley has made great progress, and I'm looking forward to seeing her hit her goal weight in next year or so.
I am so glad for this past year. Now, I can be a part of my family and give back to them instead of them just taking care of me.
When I saw them fishing, I just remembered the guy that sends me Photoshop pictures of me, and each one of these I do, and he has me sitting there with a fish on my lap, like I saw you in Ashley's episode. It's so funny. Hey, damn, she's doing
I've
great.
come so far in this past year. I can do so much more, and I'm a lot more active than I've ever been. You ready? One of the biggest changes is how I can get up and do things for Patrick now, instead of him having to do everything for me. He can be a kid.
Look at how happy that kid is. You gotta remember that he's not used to his mother ever being able to do anything like this for him. And you know how much better she has to feel just mentally, the fact that she's able to do for him? Good for you, man. That's friggin' awesome.
Kid, and I could be a mom. And that's what I'm most thankful for. Get in, baby. So today, I'm helping Patrick get ready for school by taking him to get the supplies he needs. And I would have never been able to do this just 6 months ago. This year, he is going into the 1st grade. And he's so excited.
You know how terrifying it is that they sell bulletproof backpacks now? Like, that stuff wasn't going on when I was in school. Like, the new generation is insanely scary. Social media, all that. Like, I'm just scared of the friggin' world when I have kids.
Patrick is growing up very fast on me. It's like I turned around and he's not my baby anymore.
He's a man.
I'm excited to be able to do this and share this time with him. Before, I wouldn't have even been able to get out of the car and go into the store.
Sure you don't want to come inside?
No, baby, I don't want to go inside.
All right.
It would have hurt too much, and I would have been way too self-conscious at who was staring at me.
Come on.
I just hate being stared at.
Oh, man, they didn't show the guy that walked up as like, I'll pray for you, like Faith for the Fats guy.
It makes me feel like I'm not a person, like I'm an object. But now I don't even think twice or worry about anyone. I know I still have a long way to go, but I'm starting to feel normal again. I could be a part of my son's life, and that's a priceless gift. You ready, bud?
Yep, I'm ready.
Now, I can walk around as much as I want and do what I need. All right, baby. You want to get blue?
Yeah.
But the only difficulty I'm starting to have is my sagging skin.
Why are they at the grocery store to get school supplies? Like, I know they sell them there, but there's got to be a better place than that little rinky-dink friggin' backwoods, like, grocery store or whatever. Although I do like the mom and pop stores, so.
And I'm a little worried as I continue to lose more weight. Thank you. That the skin is going to get worse and make it harder to move around. And I'm so scared that if I start to slow down and stop being so active, that I'll start to gain again. And that I'll end up back like I was. And I wouldn't be able to take it if that happened.
I mean, that's a real fear, but you just got to realize that you're not going to do that to yourself because you want better for yourself. So I refuse to do that. As far as loose skin goes, I got a little bit, like right here. Look, I can wave and say hi and bye at the same time, but you know what I call that? Multitasking.
I feel really good about my weight loss progress so far.
Hey, nipple.
But I've lost so much weight at this point that my sagging skin is starting to become extremely painful. And when I move around, it bounces and hits my body, and it just hurts a lot. Before, when it was solid, my skin, was tight. Now,
when was it solid or when was it ever tight? Yeah. So the thing with loose skin is I've been using like a lot of collagen lotion, working out, like trying to make sure I make this muscle big as I can so there's not as much, but I don't think she's doing much working out, making that sucker snap back.
Now that I've lost a lot of weight, it hangs.
So my focus right now is losing enough weight to get in the low 350s. Because that's when Dr. Now said I'd be ready for my first skin removal surgery.
Jesus.
So I'm going to push myself to make as much progress as I can. Because I want to hit my goal within the next year. I know it's going to be hard, but I feel very ready for my next big step.
I told my surgeon, like, I wanted to get to 250, and he's like, I'd like to see you back around 280 to talk skin removal. That's only 18 pounds away. I don't think I need it that soon. Like, I don't even have it that bad yet. I have it, sure, but not that bad.
Today, I'm going to Dr. Now's clinic for my next appointment. But I'm not sure if I'm going to even be able to stand up. Because I'm not able to put any pressure on my hip right now. It just can't take it. So I had to get an ambulance to bring me here. But I'm hoping I've made some good progress and lost a lot of weight.
Bro, we gotta get rid of that damn hooker eyeshadow, man. That stuff has to go.
At my last weigh-in, I was 360 pounds.
360.
And the doc wants me to keep losing at least 20 pounds a month right now. So I need to be below 320 to stay on track.
I think she did that.
Good job, bro. You got it.
Hey, she's cheating. You see that? She's pushing up. I don't know about this one. That's an old UFC trick right there, buddy. Pushing up so you weigh a little less. Hmm? Oh,
Okay.
shit. You suck.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna pull you back a little bit.
I just need a minute. Hold on.
There you go. See, you did it. It's not where we quite want it, but...
Okay. Sorry.
There we go.
I'm upset that I've been trying to do everything, not hardly eating or anything.
If you only lost 3 pounds, you're either pregnant or Gilbert the Gremlin was bringing you some goodies. So,
And it's not enough. He wants me at a certain weight.
And I just hope Dr. Now isn't too upset because I want him to find a way to fix my hip. Because I can't keep living like this.
Come on.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good. Good, Doc. How you
ooh,
doing?
get her.
I'm
Get her.
doing okay. So, look like you're not losing any real weight right now.
Yes, that's what I'm frustrated about.
With all the progress we had with the weight loss surgery, you're back to square one in the stretcher, and you're not getting up.
Well, I had to come to stretch because my hip, I can't push on it.
This
Yep.
is just
Well, she's definitely had a little bit too much guac lately, so she hadn't lost any weight. But 3 pounds, yeah, that ain't gonna cut it, Chief.
same hip and the same issue you had when you were almost 600 pounds. And you could get up then. When you were 600 pounds, you were motivated, but you lost the motivation, and that's becoming a real problem. Look at today, you stood on a scale for a minute. The difference is you know that you have to show me your weight and your progress to get approved, so you're motivated.
There's no way.
Yeah, that's the thing. She is not willing to try because, I don't know, maybe part of her likes being catered to or something. But the second she hears skin removal, she's like, I'm ready to go. I don't think Dr. Now is going to give it to her, honestly, because she ain't doing good enough for that.
If she can get the skin removal.
Screw
She's
you,
not
Gilbert.
making any progress to get skin removal right now. She needs to lose more weight before she's ready for that. And she needs to get up and move around, and you need to help her with that. With your body type, you have to get under 300 pounds before you're going to be ready for any skin surgery. And then that will help you to get to the 200s. And that will be safe for us to explore possibility of doing any hip surgery. Lupe was in a coma a few years back and immobile for an extended period of time. And that caused her hip bone to start to fuse to her upper femur.
I mean, that's got to be pretty painful, but at the same time, I don't think I've seen her try and like it to walk in her whole episode. I don't even remember if she ever walked in that damn thing. She had to take a couple steps, right? I don't know. I don't think she did.
But it just makes it difficult for her to move, but doesn't mean that she can't get up. If you want to do anything, I have to see you lose weight and be more mobile. I'll give you a month,
Yes.
but in a month, I want you to lose at least 20 pounds, okay? All right, I'll see you next month.
Okay, God bless.
Okay?
God bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have to be more active. That's what, I don't think you're being as active as you need to be.
More active. The only thing I've seen her do is friggin' taco lifts in the bed. That's it. There's no activity at all. Maybe a couple little spoon, big spoon things going on with you, the friggin' horny heifer lady. Like, you wanted to get up in there. And this is the guy who said, I don't like big girls. Like, who the hell are you fooling, buddy?
I understand that. I am active, but he wants me to be more, okay?
Yeah.
Lupe's immobility is in her head. She's likely afraid what will happen if her dynamic with Gilbert is changed. But she can't keep living in fear. She has to start to stand up, and as soon as she does, she will feel more confident, and that fear will start to go away. If she doesn't, her condition is going to get worse and worse.
I mean, you're scared to try a lot of stuff. Like I said, I'm still scared to go to that mountain, even though, like, I know I can do it. So if you're going to stop yourself all the time, you're never going to get anywhere. But if you're willing to fight and try to change, like, you can absolutely make some progress. But I really think Dr. Now is spot on. She's worried that Gilbert's going to be out of there whenever, like, the whole dynamic changes and she doesn't need him to care for her. So
I feel discouraged, but I just gotta take what he said and run with it and push forward. I can't let it bring me down and go backwards. He gave me a month, so I really want to push hard to show him, and I need the surgery.
Yep.
I just hope I can do it.
Gilbert wants to push hard too.
Since seeing Dr. Now, I've been trying to get up and stand like he wants me to. I still don't think he really understands how hard it is to move even a little. But
Damn, her legs don't have any hair like mine. You know what? My girl said to me the other day, she was like, you have such little hair on your legs. Girls all over the world would be jealous of you. I was like, you frickin' hussy. Manly.
I'm trying to do it. And Gilbert's been helping by massaging my legs to get my blood flowing. And then I'm getting up and sitting at the end of my bed and trying to stand for a moment.
Ready?
As soon as you get your step up, I move my foot like always.
Yeah, I'll tell you one.
Just tell
Watch her stand right up.
Push your foot. You got it?
I figure if I push myself a little more each time, I'll be able to do more and more.
Okay, got it.
Last time, I was able to stand for 4 seconds. So this time, I want to do it for at least 5.
Oh, hold on there, buddy. Don't push yourself too hard, but you're going to have to make little strides. But if pushing for an extra second is your goal, it's going to take a while to get there. So let's go for at least 10 seconds. Try to double it each time. Adding 1 second is just not going to do any damn good for anybody.
You got it right.
I know.
La pita.
Don't move it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Good job. Yeah.
It feels really good to start to stand on my own. I haven't been able to take my first step yet, but I'm hoping that by next month, I'll be able to, and I'll show Dr. Now how much progress I'm making, and that he'll think I'm ready for skin removal.
I think he might want a little more than a couple seconds standing, but it's always good to start somewhere. At least you're trying at this point.
Because my ultimate goal is to become completely independent and not need Gilbert or anyone to take care of me. I want to be my own woman, so I'm fighting hard for that, because nothing else matters if I can't do that.
So she could stand the whole time then. She just refused.
I'm really scared right now. I was out with my father and stepmom, and I just started to hurt all over, and my legs started going numb. So we rushed to the hospital.
Hey, Ashley.
Hello,
Hey,
Doc.
How does this lady keep having complication after complication? Like it was, what was it, the ulcer or whatever? Hernia, something like that? And now her legs are numb? I still have a numb toe on my left foot though. That sucker's messed up somehow. I don't know what it is though.
All right, so what's going on with you?
My problem is I'm numb from about here down.
When did this start?
I went to my dad's on Saturday to visit with them. And by the time I made it in the house, I just got really dizzy. And I couldn't even stand up. I couldn't put no weight on my legs.
Okay, we'll get this figured out. Well, what I'm going to do, go ahead and get you in the hospital. I want an MRI, and then we go from there. Okay?
Thank you.
I kept getting dizzy from dehydration after the surgery. Like my vision would start to tunnel in and go black, and then I'd have to stand there and hold the wall, and my whole vision would go black, and it would take a second to come back. It was scary, but hydration's the hardest thing to do after surgery. I don't think you can be dehydrated and have numb legs, though, so.
Thank you, Dr. Nazardin.
All right. Okay, we'll take care of you.
Thank you.
Sexy beast.
Ashley has told me that she had back issues as a child. So it is not beyond the realm of possibility that the slip disc could be putting pressure on the nerve, causing her dizziness and her numbness that she's describing.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with the MRI of the spine and call an orthopedic specialist to identify if there is any problem there that can be causing this.
Could you imagine? Have you seen the things where, like, the doctors put the friggin', like, scalpels in there? Like, they leave instruments inside? It's crazy.
I have had back issues ever since I was little. And now that I've lost a significant amount of weight, I've gained 1.5 inches in height.
Hey, me too.
The weight is coming off, and it's allowing my back to straighten back out. But the way Dr. Nazardin explained it to me, as it straightens out, I can pinch nerves. I can even become paralyzed.
2, 3.
Really? Nobody told me that losing pounds and gaining inches could cause, like, being paralyzed. I'm scared.
Don't you worry.
These
and when
inches.
I was younger, I had gotten so big, I couldn't
Perverts.
fit in an MRI, so they couldn't see what was wrong. So I'm really glad that I can at least fit now.
I had to go to a special MRI too, like an open MRI, and I was still squeezed in that sucker like a damn, like, tightly wrapped burrito at that point. It was crazy, and my back was on fire, man, because you can't lay on, like, flat ground like that once you're that big with a messed up back. I probably almost got stuck in that sucker. Could have made a movie on a different website.
And they can run the tests they need to figure out what's wrong with me. But I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for the worst right now. Because I'm scared whatever's wrong means I'm going to lose everything I've worked so hard to gain over this last year.
Take a look, sir. Pretty underwhelming overall. No herniations.
Super. That's great.
No, nothing surgical, that's for sure.
All right.
Okay. The tincture of time, hopefully.
Thanks. Ashley, MRI looks good. So at this point, I'm not sure if there is any physical issues that we need to resolve or if there is something more. Getting mobile.
Could it all be in her head? Like, just mentally? She's, I don't know. Psychosomatic stuff is crazy to me, but.
Again, and losing the weight like Ashley has is scary because she's getting a life that she always wanted. And one small setback could discourage her so much that she will start to use it as an excuse to become immobile. and then she'll start to gain again. So I need to determine what is at the root here and resolve the issue as soon as possible so her situation does not get any worse.
Yeah, you make a lot of excuses when you're that big.
Yesterday, they finished running all their tests on me. And now I'm waiting for Dr. Now to come tell me what has been causing my numbness and dizziness. And I'm really nervous. It's going to be something bad.
I mean, if she doesn't have pinched nerves in her back, I don't know what else could cause numbness in your legs. Like, if you're diabetic, do you start to get numbness in your legs? I think that could happen.
Come in.
Okay, Ashley, how are you feeling?
My legs are still both, they're numb, and this one has a lot of pain in it.
Okay.
And my hands, because I was having to lay with my hands above my head for so long,
Yep.
I haven't got to feel them back in them yet.
Well, stop putting the numbing KY jelly on them suckers.
They're still numb.
All right, let me explain to you what's going on. Your MRI and all your tests looks good. There's absolutely nothing physically wrong with you. So what this is your body responding to psychological issue from fear or stress. And these are just hindering you from progressing to next level. Ashley's dizziness and numbness are not a result of anything physically wrong with her.
So she just doesn't want to walk anymore? And she's just feeling random numbness? I wouldn't even believe that. Like, that sounds far-fetched, but I guess your mental is always the hardest part about this whole thing. So her son, she doesn't care about him enough to keep walking?
They are all psychological. She has a lot of fear right now, and that is starting to affect her and her body. Even though there is no physical cause for it, the symptoms are still real and can get worse if we don't address the issue. And if that happens, she will bring about what she fears most. She will end up immobile again and she will gain weight. So we need to turn the situation around immediately. So what we need to do to treat this is to get you some psychological help. We need you.
Yeah, I don't get that, because she has a son, right? She had everything going right for her. Like, I was really happy for her to see her finally get to be a mom, but I don't know how just this switch could flip in her head overnight where she's like, oh, I can't walk now, I'm going to be immobile again. Like, do you guys think there's part of her that enjoyed not having to do anything and just sitting there all day? Because it would drive me nuts. It did drive me nuts not being able to do stuff. So I don't get that.
You to start seeing psychotherapists. And we're also going to send you to a physical therapist to make sure you're staying active and are doing your exercises. We're going to get all this figured out, okay? Okay. So let me make arrangements for all those things for you, okay? All right, I'll see you soon.
I don't really understand how this is all in my head. So I don't see how therapy is gonna help me. But if Dr. Now says it'll help, I'll do it.
That's right. Dr. Now's never wrong. Also, those are the ugliest, tiniest pigtails I've ever seen. I mean, normally I wouldn't judge a woman's hair, but those little things just look weird. Like, your head shape and all that, it don't work. Let's get rid of the 5-year-old's hair, so.
I just don't get how there's nothing wrong with me right now.
1 year, 3 months. Haha, Karen.
Today I'm going to see the therapist again. My mom is going with me so I don't chicken out. But I do think seeing a therapist will do some good.
It better, so we're not sitting here friggin' sucking air calories and not walking anymore.
It still makes me nervous to think about all the emotions they may ask me about.
It's a better haircut.
But I think this will be a good next step.
Ashley? I'm Angela.
I'm Ashley.
Nice
Yeah,
to
I've never
meet
seen
you.
her.
Come on in. Feel free to sit on the couch.
There's something hot about a lady in a pantsuit. Also, all these therapy things. We're not going to go there.
How are you feeling?
Awkward.
Yeah. The first session is always awkward.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any questions for me, or do you want to jump right in?
Guess we'll just jump right in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your journey and how we got here?
Early childhood, my parents got a divorce, and we actually moved with my mom. Well, I ended up being sexually abused by my babysitter's husband.
Oh, God. It's always disgusting. I've even watched this one before, and I forgot. There's so many stories like that that just lead to issues with weight that it grosses me out that there's guys like that out in the world that would do something to a child. Everybody keeps telling me it's a power thing, but it still just gets grosser and grosser every time I hear it.
And it kind of started all this, I guess.
How old were you?
7 to 8.
That's hard stuff.
God.
And it kind of built up like a security wall. And mine was with food, so I literally built a wall around me. So I'm not one that
Yep. I built a corn dog fort out of the popsicles before.
opens up a lot. But now I'm battling something that's inside. And not everybody understands that.
Diabetes.
We can bury and bury, and then eventually it has to come out, and it usually comes out in anxiety, depression, or addiction.
Yeah, I'm proof. I spend a lot of time by myself.
Yeah.
I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband's gone a lot. And I know who I am, but then again, I have no sense of who I am.
Sounds like we need to work on you owning your place in the world. You know, I think
That's where I'm lost.
Yeah, I can hear that. I think, you know.
I'm like in limbo.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can look at pictures and see how much I have changed. But then again, I look in the mirror and sometimes I just still see my 725-pound self.
It's actually pretty hard to get over that in your head that you've changed because you're just always seeing yourself as the same person. I still struggle with that sometimes. I'm like, man, I don't look that different. And you guys are like, oh my God, look at the difference. But you don't see it in yourself as quick as other people do. It's weird because you just get stuck in this mindset where you're the same person. You haven't changed. But she's obviously changed. She looks a lot better. So
It's starting to wear me out.
Sure, yeah. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I feel a little bit lighter.
Okay.
I do. I feel like I've talked about things that I haven't been able to kind of get off my chest. So I'm glad you listened.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have anybody around me that kind of understands what I'm going through. So.
Yeah, okay. Well, I do want to send you away with some homework. I think it would be really good to track your moods. So anytime those self-defeating thoughts start to come up, especially...
track your moods. Is there an app for that? Or are you just going to sit here and journal it? Why couldn't you just say keep a journal? Track your moods. Okay.
Especially around body image, I want you to write that down, and then we can directly counteract those thoughts and those themes.
Well, thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
I'm glad I came today.
It felt really good to get some of these things that I've had bottled up inside out in the open. I feel 100 times better now that I just kind of let it off my chest, what I'm feeling, what I'm going through.
And hopefully I will be able to make this a consistent thing in my life. Because I think this could really help me a lot on my journey.
Yep. Keeping it bottled up's not really good for you. Attempting to walk, Lupe. Ooh.
I've been trying to push myself to stand up and take some steps. And I was trying to walk, and I felt something pop in my hip. So I called 911. And I'm really worried. I've been pushing my body too hard. And that I really...
If she's just trying to walk, is she really pushing herself that hard? But I guess if her legs have atrophied and all that, it makes sense that she wouldn't be able to do that yet. But at the same time, like, it shouldn't be that bad, right? Maybe she could just try, like, some bed exercises and stuff, or resistance bands, and weight off on the walking.
I hurt myself. I'm hoping this hospital visit don't send me back.
Gilbert.
Okay.
They didn't give you anything yet, did they? Like medicine or anything like that? We'll have them check, because I want to make sure you're not pregnant.
What the? Gilbert, you friggin'... Oh my god, you idiot. She's trying to lose weight, so you're trying to knock her up, which are two things that are totally counterproductive. Lupe don't need any... Oh my god, why would you even want to have this guy's kid? He sucks. He's cheating on you with Jesus.
Just be on the safe side.
With all my weight I've lost, Gilbert and I have been able to be more intimate and sexually active. And I haven't had my period for like a month, maybe 5 weeks.
Uh-oh.
And I've been getting sick. So I told Gilbert I could be pregnant. So we're concerned. They may not be able to run some tests because it could hurt the baby if I'm pregnant.
Uh-oh. Gilbert gave her the old goo and... Oh, goo and go. Come on, Gilbert. No. Why? Is she pregnant? Holy hell, that would be crazy. Because you're not supposed to do that after surgery, right?
I've wanted a baby, but I don't want them trying to take my baby away because I'm not capable of getting out of bed or taking care of it.
I had a question about her. What is she getting done right now? A
CT of what tummy, stomach.
Oh, okay. It's because might be a possibility that she could be pregnant, but I'm not sure. I just want to be safe. That's all. Okay.
Let me talk to them for a minute.
Okay. If she turns out to be pregnant, then I guess it's gonna put a pause on all the procedures. And
she's not pregnant. If they were really going to Pound Town that much, she would have lost more than 3 pounds. Because she would have at least been stretching, doing some kind of cardio activity. Even if she's just exercising her neck, I guess. She would have lost a little bit of weight, right?
we're gonna go a different route on the journey, more healthier route for her and our baby. But if not, then we're gonna continue to push and continue to get my wife on her feet. That'd be something. Oh my gosh.
Shut up, Gilbert. Stop pushing. She needs to lose weight.
Okay. I'll check out about the test for the pregnancy, then you'll bring her back.
Okay. Sorry about that, sir. My bad.
Hey.
I've wanted a baby for so long, but I've been thinking that I'm not ready to be pregnant, and right now is not the best time. I don't even know how I'd take care of it, and how Gilbert would be able to handle the baby and me. So I don't know what to do, and I'm just feeling really overwhelmed right now.
Don't worry, Gilbert will take the child with him to meet the other women that he's cheating on you with. That'll be frickin' grand. We'll be one big old happy family here.
Maybe now's not the time for me to be pregnant.
Like Wendy Williams' husband with his secret family.
I'm in the hospital because the last time I tried to walk, I found a pop and some pain. So I called 911 to find out if I really hurt myself or not. But Gilbert stopped them from running tests on me because we thought I might be pregnant. So they gave me a pregnancy test, but they came back negative.
I'm really disappointed right now. Because I thought Lupe and I were finally having a baby. But it wasn't our time, I suppose.
Oh, shit. They can both fit in the bed, though. See, that's something you need to get proud about. Because, like, you gotta find the little things. When you both fit in the bed together again, That's a win, baby. You gotta take that one, especially if she's only out here losing 3 pounds because Gilbert's shooting up the club every chance he gets.
We have to get Lupe to a more healthy place before she's ready. But it won't stop us from trying.
Part of me is a little disappointed, but there's another part of me that's relieved. And now I'm just wondering about what I may have done to hurt myself. So I'm hoping to get that answer here really soon.
I can answer that. About 10,000 calories a day is what you did to yourself, because I did it too.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, how you feel this morning?
This pain don't really hurt unless I'm sitting up all the way.
Hungry and horny.
It hangs a little bit right here.
Okay. Have you been up today?
No.
Okay. So we have done complete checkup on you. It seems like there is no new injury or damage to your body.
Okay.
Aside from an existing condition and urinary tract infection, everything looks good and you're doing fine.
Okay.
So this is good news, right?
Yeah.
It means that there are no setback or concern about getting up and walking again. The issue is that you're just afraid to do it.
Yeah.
And excuses need to stop, okay?
Okay.
I'm telling you though, it's really terrifying to figure that out and like turn that corner in your own head, because you're always going to be your own worst enemy. Like, you're always going to stop yourself or be your own harshest critic. But it's just, you got to get over it. I'm still working on it myself. It's something that's tough to figure out. Like, I've come a long way, but I've still got a ways to go. And sometimes I still hold myself back from trying things. So I understand where she's coming from with that. But sweetheart, it's walking. If you're sitting here friggin' knocking boots trying to get pregnant, like, you could friggin' try to walk, okay?
Lupe is continuing making excuses as to why she can't get up and walk. But right now, if she wants to continue making progress, she needs to be able to get out of bed, and skin surgery will help with that. You need to hit your goals to get your skin surgery, and then we'll see if we can fix your hip, okay?
Okay.
And we both can fit in the bed, Doc.
All right, so I guess that's improvement.
That's improvement.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about 3 pounds of improvement. But Gilbert's the one putting on a gut now, buddy. That sucker's getting bigger. I thought he would be getting more cardio if they're clapping all the time now, so he should be working out because she ain't getting on top. I guess that's how that would work. That horny devil him there.
Okay. Keep making the progress I told you to make and lose 20 pounds over the next month, okay? You can do this.
I'm ready, whenever.
All right, super.
Thank you.
Okay. Lupe, you need to stop coming up with the reason and excuses why she cannot start walking, and push to make the progress she needs so she doesn't go backward again.
I know I need to make more progress, and I feel like I'm trying as hard as I can. But if Dr. now wants me to work harder at it, I will. For so many years, I was scared to fall because I knew no one would be able to help pick me up if I did.
I mean, that's true. When you're 600 pounds, it's an event to get you up. So it's just not going to happen with one person. You might be able to get a car jack, wedge something up, maybe get like a pulley or something, throw it up over a tree and get you up, but it's harder. So if you need the fire department, I could see why you're stopping yourself from walking, because you're scared you're going to have to call somebody to get you up.
And that fear doesn't go away overnight. But I'm determined to do this no matter how hard it is, because nothing else matters if I have to spend the rest of my life in bed.
Well, that's what Gilbert likes. Chilling on a dirt road.
It better be. After seeing the therapist, I've been feeling a lot better. Oh, it's cold. My numbness and dizziness haven't completely gone away, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Dr. Now had a physical therapist come over a few times, and he told me the goal is just find a way to do something active every day. So my mom and I have been taking walks down the street and back.
That's a good idea. I try to work out 5-6 times a week, typically weights. I probably should do a little more cardio, but I go for a walk too. But just do something that you push yourself a little harder than the day before. And before you know it, you'll be much happier and doing much more. But the fact that it was all psychosomatic and in her head should tell you right there that you're your own worst enemy with this stuff. Like, you just have to beat yourself, and then you can get where you're going.
We've started talking some, and I feel like just doing this is bringing us closer together. And I'm focusing on making enough progress to get my skin removal surgery.
I've been thinking about going to a gym with a trainer. I think just food and walking is not gonna get it anymore.
No, it's not.
Because mentally, I know I've lost the weight, but when I see it myself, it's like I can't get through my thick skull because it's still here.
No.
I want the skin off of me.
I know that feeling.
Just a year ago, I would never have guessed I could do this. My stomach hangs so heavy on my back. Woo. Sometimes when I'm standing, I'm scared of physically breaking my own back.
That's right, baby. That's one hell of a belly button, all right. She could clean up on them BBW websites, man. I joined one of them the other day. I'm thinking about making it a video just because I want to see what guys would say to me on there, man.
Dr. Now told me to get below 350 pounds to get to where I would be ready for skin removal surgery.
Well, thank you for coming to walk with me.
Well, of course, dear. You know, I tried to be able to walk with you when I'm home.
I know, and I need to take you up on it more often.
Right now, I feel like I can do anything. And when I see Dr. Now soon, I hope the scale shows the progress I need. So I'm working my hardest to get there and hit my goal.
Back to Lupe. All right.
For the past couple months,
Don't even need me anymore.
I've been getting up and out of bed as much as I can.
More independent by yourself with that walker now.
It was really hard at first, but I pushed myself until I could stay out of my bed all day.
You made me a burger or what?
You gonna make me a burger? Really? Make your own damn burger if you're taking back shots at Bible study, you freaking creep.
There you go.
I'm even starting to feel a little more independent and confident in myself. And I tried to help do some chores around the house and cook dinner. So I'm feeling really good, and I think...
Why is your beef that pink? Also, that's that giant meat tube from friggin' Walmart. That thing tastes gross to me. I need better, like, ground beef than that.
I'm making progress with my weight, too. I still can't eat much since I had weight loss surgery, but I do miss the food I crave sometimes. And when I do, I don't feel like Gilbert really understands my struggle.
Yeah.
Ready to drink. Celebrate.
A
Just a
drink?
beer or two, with social drinking.
Oh my god. You can't drink after a surgery. Your stomach absorbs it weird. Like, there's a high rate of people that become alcoholic after surgery. Like, that's out the window. Lupe don't need any alcohol. And also, I think about a year after surgery, I tried to eat a burger like that. Man, it made me so sick because it's just so dense. Like, it's hard to keep down.
I'm not drinking.
I can't really eat, to be honest with you.
Next, you want to drink? That's what.
No.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
anxious.
No, if you're
I'm
anxious,
feeling
you're
really
anxious. You
right
want
now.
to drink, okay?
No, it's not true.
Yes.
I'm nerved up. I don't show
You want
it
to
out. I
celebrate
don't
the
show it
last
a lot.
time, and your wife ain't drinking, so it shouldn't be wanting you drinking.
Just social drinking. You
Was
know?
that socially by yourself drinking?
Hey, come on, let's start tripping. It's a good day.
Exactly.
When Gilbert gets like this, it makes me wonder if he's up to his old games again, talking to other women behind my back.
I hear you tell this chick that, I'll show you a good time and then we'll go on from there.
I don't know how you got on the phone right when that happened, but that's how I got caught, so.
Yep, Gilbert the lady killer, all right. Gilbert's out here friggin' getting all the girlies.
And no matter what, I don't deserve that. So nothing is gonna stop me from getting to a place where I can be completely independent.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yes,
just a couple
queen.
beers, but I'll just drink like a 40 and be good.
Ugh. No Gilbert. Oh, back to Ashley.
Today I'm headed to Dr. Nazardin's office to see what my current weight is and if it's enough to get skin removal surgery. Last they checked my weight was when I went into the hospital, and I hadn't lost much from my 470 weigh-in.
All right, but she looks like she's losing weight still consistently. But her husband looks like he's catching it all. Either that or she's just getting smaller. And he's still wearing the same overalls. So, I mean, that's what it's like. Backwoods style overalls, all that. See, I grew up back in the sticks too. So when my dad got pissed off at me, he would place a speaker outside my door and blast "Thank God I'm a Country Boy" at like 4 a.m. just to like get on my damn nerves.
If I stayed on track and lost 20 pounds each month since then,
She
I should
smiled.
be below 410 pounds today. Give me your hand.
354.
But I've been working really hard, so I hope I'm closer to the 350 mark so that I can get approved for skin removal surgery today.
397.
Oh shit, I wasn't even close. You should have did a little better than that, sweetheart. You're tripping. I thought she said 350.
It's not as low as I was hoping, but I'm really excited to see myself under 400 pounds finally.
That is good,
Feel
though.
really good about it. Now back down to the size I was when I graduated high school.
But I really hope this is enough to get approved for skin removal.
Did good.
Isn't that insane? Because I'm back to the weight I was when I graduated middle school. That's nuts.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Nazardin.
How you doing, Ashley?
I'm doing good. I'm eating fine. I usually eat 2 to 3 times a day, and I'm mainly doing protein.
Good. So your weight loss is going well, and you are at 300 now. Are you excited?
Yes, sir.
How's your activity?
It's increased quite a bit.
Any issue with the extra skin in your body?
Yes. My stomach, and especially this right here. This extra skin right here. It gets irritated right here real bad.
I call that my parachute now because I'm convinced I could jump out of a plane and survive. Because that flap there is there, buddy. And I think I could catch some wind with that sucker. Ride the friggin' wind.
And I have so much skin on my abdomen that it gets irritated.
Okay.
And I can
It's your
fold it up
gut.
like a taco.
Okay, let me see your excess skin. All right. So you got a lot of extra skin going
Damn.
around in here. Yeah, that need to come off. But you still need to make more progress before you're ready. You need to get down below 350 still.
Okay.
Ashley has a lot of excess skin, but she still have a good amount of fat in her abdomen that need to be reduced before she's ready for any skin removal. But if she stays on track, she will be ready soon. If you lose 20 pounds a month, you will be ready in a few months.
I'm ready to get this off of me.
That scar is still pretty wicked on her, too. But, you know, she's making progress. But Dr. Dow does more skin removal surgery than I think mine would. Because mine hasn't even mentioned it to me like that. And I think he goes in rounds. Like, he'll do it again, do it again. It's kind of crazy.
Are you getting any support from your family? Is your husband doing diet with you?
I'm not as strict as she is, but just kind of playing around. I've lost about 20, 25 pounds.
You should stick with the plan that she's on and do it with her to at least support her.
Yep.
Ashley family has been big enablers in the past. But right now, Ashley's working hard and staying strong to do what she needs. Keep
That's
at
right.
it because you're doing good.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nazardin.
All right, super. See you in a couple of months.
I mean, the support's nice, but at the same time, Ashley's doing her thing. She's taking weight off. You don't need everyone else to do it too. That's what I said, because no one around me was dieting. It was just me. They're still eating all the junk and all that stuff, but I'm just focused on me, working on me. You got to be a little selfish. You just can't focus on what everyone else is doing, or you're not going to do your own thing, or you're going to slip up, do that. Why? You just focus on bettering yourself. Like Lupe finally got it. She's got to get rid of Gilbert, so she's trying to friggin' walk all of a sudden.
I worked really hard to get approved today, so it's disappointing that I didn't do it. But I'm sticking with it because I'm at least close to my goal.
What was her goal?
I'm not letting this slow me down or get off track. You gotta look at it this way. On the bright side, the more weight I lose, the more Skinny's gonna be able to take off, and the better the outcome will be.
True, but isn't it, it's kind of crazy because if you actually look at it, like, see, you get these, like, love handles, but if you turn to the side, like, I'm pretty skinny from the damn side right there, but it just, it's crazy how much you can change and all this and that, but...
My next appointment with Dr. Now is in a few days. And I'm hoping he'll be really impressed with how far I've come. I've pushed myself every single day to do what he's told me.
I'll tell you when that one's not yet, babe.
And now I'm not only getting up and walking, but I can make it into the other room before I have to sit down.
Hey.
So I'm hoping Dr. Now thinks I'm ready for my skin removal, because it's really starting to hold me back.
Put your walk on. Babe, this is the first time I'm in back of you, you're walking. You know that? I'm gonna squeeze you.
I mean, if it was the first time you were in back of her, we wouldn't have had that pregnancy scare. But also, Lupe's doing good. She's finally trying to walk and all this and that. You could tell that she's in pain because her legs have atrophied. So her, like, I'm very impressed with. I'm very happy for her because Lupe deserved better. I feel like they both kind of, this relationship's just totally dysfunctional. There's no reason for them to be together. It was a marriage of convenience, and now it's just a marriage of nothing, probably. It just needs to go. It's time for it to end. Sometimes that happens. So you help each other get to a better destination, and then you split. And that's fine.
I'm gonna squeeze the cheeks around.
Stop! And I'm really excited about how it's gonna change my body to have all this extra skin gone.
I wanna throw this damn wheelchair out the window. I'm sick and tired of this damn wheelchair. You know what, love? I'm so proud of you. I have a surprise for you. Okay?
What? Not
because of your accomplishments. Maybe I can get a beer after
No.
I can't believe how horny Buddy gets just because she stood up and walked. I'm gonna throw this wheelchair out so I could look at your butt all day. Like Gilbert the friggin' G-string Goliath. Whoa.
I got something for you.
I know that me getting to a place where I'm doing more for myself isn't easy for Gilbert. But he should be proud of me, and I feel like he's starting to see that.
This is for you, my love.
Walmart flowers.
So proud of you.
It's blue.
Oh, baby.
$12.99. I'm being such a hater right now, but flowers are flowers. Just typically, you order a bouquet of flowers. I just did the other week. It was like $100. Those suckers ain't nothing.
So I'm really proud of myself and excited about all my progress. I just hope Dr. Now thinks it's enough when I see him. I'm praying that today I get approved for skin removal. I was 356 pounds the last time I was weighed with Dr. Now.
Lupe Semano?
Smile.
And that was almost 6 months ago.
She did it! Let's go! Does she only smile in the Where Are They Nows? Because that makes more sense. I've been watching a lot of the original, and that lady has major BDE pissed off energy, okay? She just looks mad all the time.
I know I should have been keeping up with my weight checks more and that my weight loss had slowed down. But I've been doing everything Dr. Nazardin has asked me.
It's supposed to slow down, though.
So I'm just hoping all that pays off with the number I'm about to see.
280. Hey, I was close. I was dead on. Son of a, look at that. I'm learning freaking circus tricks out here, guys. I'm getting better at focusing on the fat. Doctor, now watch out, because I've seen that sucker pinpoint it within a pound, too. Also, you know how happy I was when I could weigh myself on that normal scale again? So could she, because she's under 350. That's what that one goes up to, I think. But
Very excited about that.
That's good, though.
Wow.
I haven't been that weight since I was about maybe 9 years old. So that's a big accomplishment for me.
Damn, 9?
It's a big deal.
So I'm excited to hear what Dr. Nazardin thinks today.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Doc?
I'm doing okay. How you all doing?
Doing great.
All right. So you finally hit that 280 magic number, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Like that.
Happy for her.
So are you getting up every day and walking? Excellent. You're doing great, and you made it under 300 pounds. So I'm approving you for skin surgery.
Okay.
But this is a very big surgery. This is going to take 4 to 6 hours, and we're going to be able to remove between 20 to 30 pounds, but it's going to make a huge difference for you.
Okay.
Damn, I mean, that's what my surgeon told me too, like 20 pounds, but I can't see that much skin coming off me. But they kind of do. I mean, they'll get rid of my love handles and they'll slice my fupa, baby, which I'm cool with, because as a man, the fupa is the enemy of all mankind. It overshadows certain things.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be better, yeah.
Let me take a look at your skin. I'm happy to see Lupe is doing well, and Gilbert seems to be supportive of her right now. She's getting up and walking and overcoming her fear, so removing all this excess skin will not only help her to get up and move around easier, but will also help her to get closer to have corrective surgery for her hip. That will be a very high-risk procedure, so she needs to get...
Oh, the fupa flash. Also, when I was at my surgeon, he was training 2, I guess, med students, and he was looking at my stomach like that, and he had me stand up, and I'm standing there, he just grabbed my pants and yanked them out, and I'm standing here in front of these 2 young, like, med students, hot women, and he just whips my fupa out like that, and I was like, buddy, you gotta calm down. We can't have this whole friggin', like, waiting room flooded in here.
closer to her target weight before she can have that surgery. And you have come a long way from being 600 pounds to 280, huh?
Yep. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. That's my job, to get you well.
You've saved my life. So.
All right, you're doing good. So I'll see you in the hospital and get you fixed up, okay? All right.
Enjoy your evening. This is it, love.
I'm so proud of myself right now. It's been hard to get here, and to hear Dr. Nazardin tell me I'm doing good is an incredible feeling. I know this is going to be a big surgery, and it's going to take a whole lot to even recover from it, but I'm ready. And I just can't wait to get going more with my life. It's finally starting to happen.
Way to go, Lupe. I'm happy for you, because she struggled, lost, gained. I did the same thing. It's tough, man. It's hard to get going at first, because it really does seem like a lot. And she had a lot working against her, with her husband being a total sleazebag and a tool. And then everybody's like, oh, well, he needed her to make some effort and do this or that. I get that argument also. But just because she's bedbound and this and that, and she can't walk, she was in a coma or hip fused, doesn't mean she's lazy. It just means she had a lot working against her, but she was also working against herself. So this is just such a messy relationship. Nothing wrong, Christian Rock and Blueface.
The day of my skin removal is finally here. The closer it's gotten to this day, the more scared I've been. But I can't be up and independent like I want if I don't get this surgery. So no matter how scared I get or how hard it is, I'm going through with this today.
Today we are attempting to do skin removal surgery on Lupe.
Did you guys notice that kind of the way her hips fused and all with her legs? She looks like one of those chickens, like a rotisserie chicken with the legs tied together. And that's not me being mean. It's just the way her body has somehow conformed after being stuck in bed. Like maybe she had her ankles crossed laying in bed for like 2 years and now they're stuck that way.
I'm expecting to be able to remove between 20 to 30 pounds of skin from her abdomen. Give me a marking pen. And this is going to be a huge improvement for her body and her mobility.
For sure.
But this is a very complicated procedure that will take a long time.
Oh, wow.
And we have to be very careful to make sure every blood vessel is tied off so there is no excess bleeding that will become life-threatening. Come on, move.
Oh my god. Why are they sticking it with a fork? This is what they do. Yeah. This is scaring me a little bit more than I like, because they're going to do this to me at some point. Hopefully, but...
Work to do. And we have to make sure everything is removed proportionally so it all look right when it heals. It'll probably take 2 of you to take it over there.
Ew!
Okay, we successfully removed the excess skin from her lower abdomen. And now...
Holy shit, they peeled her like a banana. Oh my god. This is scary as hell. But also, part of me thinks it's pretty cool to drop 30 pounds in about 30 minutes. Well, no, it's more like 3 hours, 6 hours, whatever it was.
We just need to suture her up and we'll be done. Lupe, surgery went very well. There's a lot of skin we took off of her.
Oh, wow.
On this side, we're going to put it in the scale. 32 pounds.
Holy shit.
That's going to make a huge difference for her.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, good job.
It will take Lupe a few weeks to fully heal. But we need to make sure she doesn't use the difficulty of recovery as an excuse to become immobile again. She needs to take it easy for a bit and make sure she doesn't overdo it and damage the sutures.
I mean, she can't really sit there in bed anymore because she's already found out that if she doesn't get up and try to go and do whatever, friggin' Gilbert's going to be giving somebody extra horsey sauce at Arby's. He'll be waiting there for some big girls. He'll jump on them and they'll be going to Pound Town. Like, Gilbert's a horny little devil.
But she should be able to recover well and get back to everything she was doing very soon.
Everything?
After seeing Dr. Now at my last appointment, I was disappointed that I didn't get approved for surgery.
Hey, Pepette, come here. Get Mommy the Worcestershire.
But I haven't let it get me discouraged. And I'm still sticking to the diet and what I'm supposed to be eating. I don't want to go off track and start gaining again.
We're gonna put it on stuff.
Yes, please, Mom. I don't want to lose all my progress, and my goal is still to get below 350 so I can get approved next time.
All right, it's covered.
All right, thank you, Mama.
I don't want to mess up all my progress, so I'm sticking to my diet and eating healthy.
I'm gonna put these in the fridge.
Dr. Nazardin's right that it's harder without my family eating what I eat. But
yeah, it gets harder over time, but I don't think you're going to gain weight as long as you don't stuff yourself every time. Like, the main thing with the surgery is to learn portion control. Like me, I don't eat till I'm stuffed all the time now. I eat until I feel just the tiniest bit full, and then I'll stop. And it's been working great for me so far, so.
Even though they're on this journey with me, they aren't me.
I'm gonna set this timer so we don't forget, okay, Mom?
And I don't expect them to have to eat what I eat. But it has been a little harder recently. The longer you go without eating the things you like, the harder it is to resist them.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to eat even healthier right now and pushing myself to lose even more weight. So I decided I don't want to hit my goal in 3 months like Dr. Now said.
What?
I want to lose the next 50 pounds in 2 months.
Hey, let's go, Ashley. Getting locked in. Also, hubby looks a little skinnier without the friggin' overalls. I guess overalls make you look kind of big, so.
So I'm eating really small portions because I want to get my skin removal surgery as soon as I can.
That's good.
The veggies are dark because I put Worcestershire sauce, though.
Worcestershire sauce on it.
I want Dr. Now to be surprised at how well I've done and how much I've lost. And then I want to hear him say he thinks I'm ready for surgery. And I can't wait for that.
That would be nice. Again, this poor girl can't catch a break, man. One thing after another, even if it's all in her head with her legs or whatever. She had the friggin' like hernia. It was a hernia, yeah. Damn, poor Ashley.
I'm really scared right now. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yep.
A few days ago, my stomach started to really hurt. And then this morning, the pain got unbearable and I was rushed to the hospital. And Dr. Nazardin says I have to go into surgery right now.
Yep. Gonorrhea. Oh, I'm kidding. Pregnant.
Ashley
She's
has
pregnant.
been pushing herself to lose weight very rapidly. But a side effect of rapid weight loss can be formation of gallstones, which is not only painful, but can lead to a dangerous situation if the gallbladder is gangrenous and ruptured. So we need to get her into surgery fast and remove her gallbladder now.
This is just oxygen?
Before anything life-threatening occurs.
Damn it, this episode's so full of surgery. I gotta blur all this out too. This sucks, man. I wish you could just show it.
Ashley has been pushing herself to lose a lot of weight really fast. But a side effect of rapid weight loss can be formation of gallstone. And her gallbladder is in very bad shape right now. So we need to do an emergency surgery so I can remove it. But this is going to be a very difficult surgery because if it's ruptured, it can be deadly.
They mentioned to me like taking mine possibly after surgery, but then my surgeon never mentioned it again. I asked him, he was like, I think we're all right, so.
Can you turn the room light down? A little to the left.
Slide
Slowly.
to the left.
She has a
Slide
lot
to
of
the
fatty tissue in her abdomen, so this is gonna be a little bit challenging. Keep going. All right, I'm almost there. Okay, let's remove it. Okay, the gallbladder has been removed.
Really? A gallbladder looks like an Italian breakfast sausage? That's crazy. Ugh.
Let's suture her up. Surgery is complete. All right, Ashley's surgery went very well. We got her gallbladder out. She had a lot of scar tissue from previous surgery. We took those down, and she should do okay.
All right.
This will keep Ashley in bed for the next day or so. And she should be able to recover completely and get back to her weight loss. But this time around, she needs to not push herself so hard. Eating almost nothing isn't healthy. It is about eating right, and eating less is not always better. And
I have talked to you guys about that. Some people say after weight loss surgery, like, you work the other direction. You become so obsessed with weight loss, you do something like that, like not eat enough. And I could never see myself personally doing that. I'm trying to lose weight, but I like food too damn much to just stop eating. But I'll get to my goal weight. But eat, that's not the right way to do it. I talk to a lot of people that are bulimic or have suffered from like anorexia and like body image issues. So I get that, but just don't go about it this way. Lose weight the right way, gain weight the right way. Find your healthy weight, the one that makes you happiest and most confident, and that's right where you need to be. Although I'm confident any damn day I walk out the door. I know I'm freaking awesome, so
we'll make sure she understands that, and she'll get back to losing weight at a healthy pace. Ashley gets afraid very easily, and if she starts to become afraid of how little she's eating, she may start to overeat and gain again. But we will address everything with her and see if we can correct her behavior.
You got a fast car. Damn.
It's been about a month since I had my skin removal surgery, and I was healing well. You need to come and check my wound, babe. They're still hurting.
Don't let that man anywhere near your gash, or we're not going to end up with any weight loss here. Pregnancy scare again.
It worse, huh?
But Gilbert was really insistent that we have sex when I got home, because with me being in the hospital, it had been a while.
Ew.
And afterwards, it felt like I had ripped open my sutures.
Oh, man.
What is that, mold?
You horny hellion. What is wrong with you? She just had 32 pounds cut off of her. And you couldn't wait to get that little... Oh. You little gremlin, gross... Oh, grass... Oh, my God, you suck. You suck, Gilbert, you suck. You're so gross, so gross.
I was hoping it would start to heal, but the pain is so unbearable right now. I asked Gilbert to call an ambulance to take me to the hospital so I can see Dr. Nazardin.
Oh.
I was like just trying to think of funny names to call him and whatever, and I'm going like straight elementary school with it. I said I was going to go grass licker, and I was like, that don't even make any damn sense. Like, I was just trying to think of words that start with G. You gremlin, gash, licking, gross, graphic.
Sorry, love, for kind of up your wound from sex. Apologize. I do what I gotta do. I'm a man. I have my needs, but you ain't gonna bring it up to the doctor. You didn't need to know that. Just say it's the drainage tubes. We'll just move along with that. Don't bring that up, please.
Anna, leave me alone, my God. I feel like when I really need Gilbert, he only makes things worse, and he isn't there for me.
But I need a beer, love. I'm stressing. It's a weekend.
I need a beer? Like, she's got torn... Oh, my God. Her sutures are ripped out. She's in a time of need, and all you could think is, I need a beer. You're an alcoholic little weasel who doesn't like big girls, but only wants to bone 600-pound ones. God, you're so... I hate this guy. I hate him with a passion. Usually, I like everybody. I'm a very nice guy. But Gilbert, you're on my shit list, buddy. You suck.
Yeah, I'm stressing because of this. We keep going through this roller coaster journey.
I need to get to the hospital right now, and all he can think about is getting drunk.
I'm not drinking to get I'm drinking to get a slight buzz, and that's it. So. Why can't I have a normal weekend? Because we're always at the hospital on the weekend. 5 hours in the ER.
So funny.
God, unbelievable.
Was he chugging 40s in the first one too? Because I don't remember him being this hammered. Like, because he's drinking to get a buzz, right? That looks a little more than buzz. Buddy's passed up, like totally out. So.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, come in. Hi. I've been putting my wife first and taking care of her and making sure she gets to where she has to be. What about me?
I'm scared right now. And I need Gilbert to be by my side, not drunk and barely able to stand. I deserve a lot better than that.
Did you get that?
He cares more about himself and what he wants than me.
You got it in here?
I could have told you that. Buddy's selfish as hell. Who in their right mind would want to do that after you just had major surgery? I mean, you could see those freaking like staples if you guys could see them, and I didn't have to blur them out. I mean, they were stapled the whole way down, the whole way across. Like, it was a lot. It's probably like, if I had to guess, like 20 inches worth of like just sutures put together, and they were torn all the way across the bottom.
So I'll go by myself.
Okay.
And I may need to think about making some bigger changes in my life.
Oh, you gooch gremlin. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
When I had to go into emergency surgery last month, it really scared me. Well, they're gonna eat, so I'm gonna make them eat, but I didn't realize losing weight that fast could do that.
Yeah, but when you go about it the wrong way and you're sitting here like... I always say there's no right way to lose weight, but there definitely is a wrong way. If you do something like that, it's very damaging and it's not a good way to go about it. So many people message me that suffer from EDs. And this just seems like a terrible case of it. She just went to one extreme to the other.
I just wanted to lose weight so I could get skin removal. But I understand now how dangerous that is. So I'm trying to make sure I eat more than I was, and that I don't push myself to lose too much too quick. So right now I'm just trying to find the balance so I can keep moving toward getting under 350 pounds. So I can finally get my skin surgery approval.
It's crazy to me that Dr. Now does it at such a high weight. Like, I'm 298 right now. My surgeon's like, well, look at skin removal at 280. But I still don't think I would even be there at that point.
I see the doctor in a month. And I'm just terrified that worst case scenario, I'm going to start to gain again. And just the thought of that makes me so afraid. I can't go back to the way I was, so no matter what, I have to stay on track.
I mean, I'm with you on that one. The thought of gaining weight is terrifying, but you'll keep it off if you just keep your portion size down, don't go back to eating like you used to, and it's pretty damn hard to get back up to 600. I don't think it's possible for me at this point. I'd have to F up for years on years at this point. Again.
If I don't, I'm going to lose everything.
Okay, it's about where I am.
After a really hard month, things are getting a little better for me. When I got to the hospital, Dr. Nazardin took one look at my sutures and rushed me into surgery. And it was a really hard recovery after that. But I'm starting to turn a corner now.
I'm back, love.
And things are better with me and Gilbert. He apologized.
Better? How damn bad can this guy get? Like, Gilbert reminds me of, like, walking, like, gynosyphilis. Like, this guy is disgusting. He's out here just dirty D'ing down anybody that'll let him put it near them.
Apologized for how he acted, and he's been really sweet to me since then.
Oh, thank God.
Because I'm so proud of you, Love. I got you some new outfits. Will you put this on for me later tonight?
Yes, Gilbert.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
I figured we'd go outside, you know? I want Lupe to realize the fact that she's not 6'50" or 7 no more. She's my weight or less. She don't need to be in the bed all day, you know?
I thought that's where we were trying to keep her all damn day, buying her all these sexy little outfits and stuff. Well, I guess technically they're not little. You could use them friggin' things like the slingshot to slay Goliath or whatever. They're still pretty big.
I'm pushing myself to do more right now. And every day, Gilbert helps me stand. And then we go outside and I see how far I can walk. And I try to go a little bit farther than I did the last time.
You got it, baby. There you go.
I know sometimes Gilbert can be a little selfish, but I know it has to be hard to do everything he does for me. That's one of the reasons I want to get more independent and do things for myself. So he doesn't have to anymore, and we can be husband and wife.
Just because he does stuff for you does not give him the right to do stuff that harms you, though. Like, just because this guy wipes your butt or whatever does not give him the right to be coming in here and, like, demanding you do something for him right after surgery. When Buddy could go in the damn bathroom and play with Rosie Palmer and her 5 friends and be good to go, right? I don't care if he heats up a cup of Jell-O. He likes the jiggly. Like, just leave her the hell alone. Let the woman heal, for Christ's sake, man.
I gotta sit down, babe.
Okay.
My right leg's getting out.
That was good.
So I'm doing this no matter what.
You wanna race?
I'm at my next appointment with Dr. Nazardin, and I'm really nervous right now.
Ashley done?
Hey. My leg jiggles like that too. I have extra skin on my calves like crazy. Another thing I'm insecure about, but whatever. It's just there. It's just proof I worked hard. Some people look at that stuff and they're like, oh, I hate this, I hate that. It's kind of normal not to like certain things about yourself, but I wish people would like a little more than they dislike. Like, I love the hell out of myself.
Last time I had my weight checked, I was down to 361. So all I had to lose to get down under 350 and qualify for skin removal surgery was 11 pounds. But since I've been having to eat more, I have no idea what my progress has been.
395.
Oh, son of a... How'd you do that? Well, no wonder she's sitting here. Oh, I'm worried I'm going to gain weight. I'm worried I'm going to gain weight. She knew she was back on the pecan pie pounding train, baby. Look at that. That little guilty face. Oh, you knew what you did with that sugar, you little sugar... Oh, God. Sugar slut.
I'm literally in shock right now. I'm almost back up to what I was 4 months ago.
I'm just tired of this. I thought I had kind of conquered the demons, but I haven't. They're still there.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Nazardin.
Those Dorito demons will tear your ass up, baby.
How y'all doing?
I've been better. I wasn't too happy with my scale weight this time.
You gained over 30 pounds this past month.
Neither
which
is he.
isn't good at all.
I can't lie to you, I've been messing up. I think it's just my brain.
You think?
What?
It's just mental, though.
We walked through this after surgery because this was one of my concerns. You get afraid and you start overthinking things. And you start to let that fear affect your behavior in negative ways.
I've got pretty good control over it most of the time, but it gets the better of me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's more mental than physical in a lot of ways. Like, when it comes to losing weight, once you lock in and you're set, I am not going to fail, you do so much better. But if you sit there and second guess everything you do and you give yourself certain liberties, of course you're going to start gaining weight back. Like, there's no way that she did not know she was messing up that entire time. And then she's sitting there, I only had to lose this much. Why aren't you weighing yourself at home? I weigh myself every week. I became so obsessed with the scale at one point, I was checking to see how much it weighed when I peed. I know my phone weighs 0.8 pounds. I know my boxers weigh 0.4, so if I take them off, like, I weigh 0.4 lighter. But you gotta weigh yourself booty ball naked first thing in the morning. That's the only way.
You're using everything that happened with your gallbladder as an excuse right now.
I know.
One of Ashley's biggest issue is how she deals with fear in self-destructive ways. She let her fear justify giving in to her temptation, but she knows better. She has a manual on how to do this, covering what she should eat. So tell me how you change your eating habits.
I eat meat and veggies, and I eat 3 times a day.
Your stomach is much smaller after weight loss surgery, so you only have room for protein.
I mean, if she was only eating, like, meat and veggies, sorry, if she was only eating meat and veggies, she would have been fine, because the meat fills you up super quick after the surgery, at least. But after it, you need 90 milligrams a day of protein at first, so it's very important. But later on, I'm still very focused on protein and getting enough in a day so I can make these babies bigger, but I'm working on it.
Vegetable and salad will fill you with very little nutrition, and your body will still be hungry, and you'll overeat again.
I gotta get my stuff together.
And you need to stay active, too. Okay, get back on track and lose 20 pounds a month. No more excuses or letting fear get to you. You can do this, Ashley.
Came too far now to go back.
Yeah, but I mean, Ashley has to deal with her husband being on the road all the time. So you're going to have to be the sneaky link, the Tinder cardio, the bedroom freaking cardio champion here. We're going to have to do some sneaky stuff. We got to work off these pounds in Pound Town, baby.
All right, I'll see you next month.
Thank you, Dr. Nazarden.
All right. The reality of the situation is that Ashley knew when she was overeating, and I needed to get back on track now, because once the weight gain start again, it may become out of control.
Uh-oh.
We can't give up.
I'm not. It's just life, and I'm gonna have to figure it out.
I'm really disappointed in myself. I was so determined to lose the weight. When I got thrown for a curve with my gallbladder, I didn't know what to do. So I just...
Technically, wouldn't you be a little lighter if they took the gallbladder, though? That sucker's got to weigh probably like a half a pound, so that should have gave you a good little jump start. But you're out here messing around with sugar, cheating on everybody. Get some damn stevia, lady.
8. But I can't go back to the way I was. My son and my husband are relying on me, and I'm not going to let them down. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna work as hard as I've ever worked.
It takes 2, baby. Not the candy bar for you, baby. Isn't Take 2 a candy bar? Take 5.
Babe, all I'm saying is it's 10 years we've been together and you want to break this up.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
You're saying that you're in love with me, you don't want to leave me and all this stuff, but you want to separate. You can give me one more chance, though. That's all I ask. 10 years, love. 10 years of me taking care of you. Give me one chance.
Take the 10 years and shove them down your throat, you guilty little gross gremlin. Freaking back shots behind Burger King, sicko, Bible bashing freak. Like, come on, buddy. What is wrong with you? You're out here just throwing around that thing against any woman that will even remotely find you attractive. You're going to cheat on her nonstop. You're drinking. You're hurting her. Like, you are another level of suck that I didn't think was possible on this show after seeing Zaylin's husband.
I can't believe this is happening. She's worried that I'm doing some of the same stuff again.
Get new shorts,
Ashley,
shithead.
what are you doing on your phone? You're gonna have to go on there and find out myself. There's all kinds of chicks.
Sometimes I feel like I'm out looking for affection sometimes because I don't get it from you. I love you, love. I know I lied, but 10 years together, I've been by her for all that time, taking care of her. And I never would expect it to get to this.
And?
This is too much for me to handle.
You
Please
suck.
help her understand, Lord, that I need her to help me.
Oh yeah, I need her to help me, meaning I need her disability, I need payment for being her caregiver, I don't want to actually do something, and I want to sit here and bang every old bigum from here to friggin' bingo hall, like... He's a walking STD. That's actually my favorite pickup line, is like when a woman walks up to you and says, "Hey stud, I got the STD, all I need is you." But every time I see they're in Texas, the song Dick Down in Dallas pops in my head. I think I'm gonna link that in the friggin' like comments, pin it. So funny. Hey, that's where I am.
I'm in a hotel right now because I've left Gilbert. I'm done with his cheating, his drinking, and his abuse.
Good.
And I've seen that as I lose weight more, it's getting worse. His insecurities, his jealousy, that's not a life for me.
Go figure. He's so worried. Usually men that are that damn insecure have some kind of insecurities down there that they're just like, oh, I can't compete with any other man on earth. They're swinging light lumber is what I'm getting at. So there's got to be somebody horny at the Hilton. You could get it in, find somebody else.
Me. And finding out he was still contacting other women online was the final straw for me. I deserve better, but I still need some help. So my cousin is coming in from San Antonio to meet me today.
Hey. Oh my God, girl, you look good. We're gonna do this together. Girl, you'll be able to do this. You're very strong.
See, I like that. Pumping her up, making her feel good about herself like family is supposed to. Gilbert was just constantly tearing her down, over and over and over. He was trying to make her feel less about herself, so she thought there was no other options besides him. But she absolutely has options. She's working on herself, bettering herself, which is the best way to just focus on you. Focus on you. Don't worry about him. Things will come full circle eventually. You don't need that guy. You're way better off. Trust me.
Look at how far you've come. Wanna go sit down? No, like, that's why I'm here. Let me help you.
I think that's what she's doing.
So, how is it going?
I finally made the move that I needed to make a long time ago, you know? And as much as it hurts me, you know, I have to stand strong. Just because he takes care of me, he wipes my ass, whatever he does, it doesn't mean that I have to put up with what I put up with. I'm sorry.
True.
I'm not gonna live this way anymore.
Well,
Gotta get rid of Gilbert the gutter slut.
I'm proud of you. I know it's hard. I know it's hard.
It is hard after almost 9 years.
It has to change. I'm not Gilbert, but I will take care of you. You know?
I just need, like I told, I need space. I'm feeling like I can finally start to be me now. There's so much life I haven't experienced, and Gilbert's not going to stop me from that, no matter what.
That's right. Go skydiving, Lupe. Uh-oh. Did she get bigger? Again?
I've been thinking a lot about what Dr. Nazardin said at my last appointment, and I know he's right. So I'm getting back on track.
Good.
I also talked to my whole family about supporting me more. And Jake said he wasn't sure he could do the diet with me, but he'll at least work out with me. All right, baby, you ready?
Hey!
Are you?
That's what I'm talking about. Hubby's always in to take one for the team, get it in with you. We love to help y'all work out. We'll even hook you up with a protein shake afterwards.
As I'll ever be. So today, we are starting a new workout plan together. And I'm excited about it. My goal is to get back on track.
Is that balls on the door? You took your truck nuts and pinned them to the door? Oh, that's some backwoods stuff if I ever seen it, man. What in the hillbilly hand fishing's going on here?
And lose the weight I need to finally get approved for skin surgery. Bring that wooden chair over here. Sit right there. Ready? Set.
Aww, look at the widowest kettlebell ever.
But all I want to start seeing is progress again. Well, so my goal for my doctor's appointment next month is to at least lose 20 pounds. I just have to commit.
Other one now?
Yeah.
Like what?
So that's what I'm doing. No more excuses or giving in to fear. Because I know I can do this. You need to go, babe.
Yeah, you too.
You could spend your whole life being afraid to try, but when you actually put yourself out there and reach for something better, you'll find that it's attainable. You could do it. You could absolutely turn your life around, make all the right choices. You can mess up. You're not defined by your mistakes. You could always change and always reach for something better. Kick.
Today I'm here to see Dr. Now to find out how much progress I'm making. I was at 243 pounds after my skin removal surgery. And my goal is to get to 180 and then get my hip surgery. So I'm hoping I'm at least close today.
I was going to say 211. Okay. Lupe still going in the right direction, and she dropped about 240 pounds of gremlin, man. That's good.
I'm happy with that.
Damn.
I'm just really excited right now, and I hope Dr. Now is too.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Now.
How are you today?
Good and not good. We had a lot going on between me and Gilbert. We've been arguing in that, and it started getting physical. So I had to take myself out of this situation, you know?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But you're making good progress, and you're less than 40 pounds from your final target weight. And once you hit your target, our goal will be to try to fix your hip. So make...
Dr. Now's going to fix all these ladies' hips out here, but also never be afraid to focus and work on yourself, and things will fall into place. Gilbert wasn't meant to be. There's somebody out there for you, somebody that will treat you much better and won't hold it over your head that they're doing this or that for you. Buy you some like $2 flowers and be like, oh, see how much I love you? No, dude, you suck.
Sure that you stick with the diet, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's going to be very important. This time next year, your life will be completely changed.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you in 1 month, okay?
Okay.
Lupe has lost over 420 pounds in 2 years, which is a lot of weight. Hopefully she will not allow Gilbert to do anything to slow down her progress, but I think she's growing stronger every day. And she can handle herself now that she's becoming more mobile.
I like that man. He is straight to the point. So that
I like him too. He's a sexy piece of man meat, but also Gilbert the Gooch Guzzler has nothing to do with any of this. That dude, just forget him, forget he ever existed. We could just pretend the last 10 years didn't happen. He wasn't there. Never happened.
There you go.
Dr. Now, I know that he understands, you know, what I'm going through and all that. I have a doctor that really cares and is there and that believes in me.
It's okay.
He's seen it, how far I've come, and he's proud of me, and that's why I love Dr. Now so much. I'm going to keep losing weight and hit my goal because I can't wait to get my hip surgery. And I'm finally within arm's reach of it. So I'm not letting anything stop me from getting there.
Let's go, Lupe. Fat Jesus is going to help you. Dr. Now.
Right now, I'm on the way to go see Dr. Nazardin. My last appointment was not as good as I would have liked to have been.
You think?
Ashley done?
So today, I'm just hoping I started my weight going back in the right direction.
She looks like she lost something.
375.
Okay.
I'm happy with that. It's not as much as I would have wanted before, but now I know it's good progress. And I'm only 25 pounds away from getting my skin removal.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Zardin.
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
So you lost 20 pounds and you're back on the right track. How do you feel?
I'm good, but I don't feel like I accomplished a lot this year.
You had a lot happen this year. And you worked through psychosomatic condition.
Yeah.
And you're still moving forward. You didn't get skin removal surgery, but you're very close and you're doing good now. You should be proud of yourself because I am, okay?
Yeah.
You're always going to be like the first opposition or the hardest one to get over is always going to be yourself. You're always going to beat yourself up or try to stop yourself more than you ever should. Like, I don't know what's going on or what the psychosomatic or what is like leading up to it, but you got to believe in yourself more than anything. She was like afraid of success almost. It's so weird to see someone do that because she lost a lot of weight. Don't get me wrong. She could have done more, of course, but we're not defined by our mistakes. You still could make a lot better choices and you still can move forward and be successful, more successful.
And we'll see how we do next month, and then we think about getting that skin off.
Thank you. That's
All
my
right.
top priority. Thank you, Dr.
All right,
Zardin.
super. It would have been nice if Ashley had made more progress, but in light of everything she had to deal with, 100-pound weight loss for this year is good. And I think this next year will be very good for Ashley.
This past year hasn't been what I expected at all. But hearing Dr. Nazardin put it in perspective like he did helped me see that I have done a lot this year. And I'm not letting fear or anything else control me any longer. I'm in control of my choices, and I'm choosing the life I want to have. And no matter what, I'm getting there.
Good, because it makes me really happy when I see you get to be with your son and do things with him that you couldn't have done before. Because being a parent or being anything at 600 pounds is hard. But seeing you move forward, even if you mess up and slip backwards, is always going to be a net positive. It's always going to make me happy for them. I want to see everyone succeed. It's just when they mess up or do something else, it's way funnier. But I want them to succeed. Except for Gilbert, the jizz guzzler. I hate that guy, man. I've called him like 50 different names today.
Today, I'm taking my things and moving to San Antonio with my cousin. And I'm not looking forward to seeing Gilbert.
Why are we going to see him?
I don't want to deal with him trying to talk me out of it or arguing with me.
Miss me, my love?
Yes, I miss you.
Shouldn't make that motion.
Got you this, baby. This is for you. Why can't you look at me?
Why? Because it hurts.
Aw, he found some flowers they were throwing away behind CVS. Buddy, like, those are some cheapest things ever, but I guess you ain't got no more damn money. You done spent it all on 40s and she left you. So I don't know where you're getting any cash from. But, I mean, a decent bouquet is like, I just bought one the other week. It was like $100. That ain't nothing.
It's been what we're going through, but it has to be done. That's why. You think it's easy because I'm away. It's not.
It's not.
So you ask me why I'm not looking at you. That's why.
You have to change your ways. Don't drink no more. Honestly.
I can't be here every day like this because
not
that's
saying
why
to
I'm
be here.
drinking.
I'm
Because
not
I feel
telling
like
you
if
to be
I
here
go
every day. I'm
somewhere,
just saying if you
you're
go
gonna trip.
places, yeah, I do trip. But
Oh, really? He has to drink to be around you? Say less. Say less. Get his ass up out of here, baby. You're looking good. You're doing your thing. He officially has more pointy and bigger titties than you. So he can get up out of here, man. He can go walk down the block, find him. He could sit outside Weight Watchers and frickin' snipe them. Just hunt him on the way out of there, man. Because he don't like big girls. Yeah, okay, Gilbert.
I have the reason to trip because of the way you are.
Why the hell you leave? Why'd you go on your cousin for?
We're taking time apart, Gilbert.
Why we split up?
Split up, taking the time apart.
Whenever you want to come back, though, I'm here, love. I am. for you, for us, to fight for this marriage, because I love you so much, baby. I know what we're going through, but I'm not going to sit here and give it up.
This is one of the hardest things I've ever done because I do love Gilbert.
I mean, if that's the hardest thing she's ever done, says a lot less about Gilbert, but he's got the whiskey D.
But he won't change how he treats me, and I don't have to take it anymore.
I'm so stupid.
It's what needs to be done for me to become the person I want. So, it's time for me to move on.
Mm-hmm. Roll out.
It's been a couple weeks since I moved out, and next month I'll be living in San Antonio with my cousin. But I'm feeling really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get the 2 fish tacos.
I'll be right back with those. Thank you.
Amazing what it'll do to get away from a crappy husband who wasn't really all that supportive. He was just using you and sitting there. I mean, he did do some stuff for her, okay? I'll give him his credit when it comes to that. But as far as she talks about like putting hands on her and doing all this and that, you lose all my respect as a man. That's all out the window once you do something like that. Especially since she's in a wheelchair. She can't even like, can't really defend herself or anything. Dude's just there to mentally beat up on her and do all that. It's not cool, man. Gilbert, ugh, he gives me the, ooh, man, I can't say it. Can't say it.
So, how are you liking your new life?
It's like brings fear, but I'm conquering it. I can do this.
That is the first time I've heard you say, I can do something.
There you go.
Thank you.
There's your salad.
I'm sticking to the diet and making more progress.
Is that on the diet?
And the more I'm away from Gilbert, the more I see how he was holding me back.
That's right.
And I'm so excited to try and do more and more every day.
Thank you for being here.
The new Lupe is coming out. I never want to go back to the old Lupe. And the world better be ready for the new Lupe.
Yep. Finally got rid of Gilbert the walking UTI, and it's time for you to move forward with your life. Keep doing good. You're killing it. 423 pounds is impressive. And to go from having all these issues, hardly being able to stand, me thinking like, oh, she just doesn't want to try to stand, and now you're walking, you got your walker, you're going down the street. You just keep getting better and better and better, and I couldn't be happier for you. I wish you all the success in the world. You deserve it, and you deserve a nicer guy than Gilbert, to be honest. The dude was some other kind of scum. Now, Ashley, you made a little slip up. You made some mistakes. It's okay. Everyone does. People mess up all the time. I've messed up more times than I can count, and I'm probably going to keep counting here sometimes. I mess up. People mess up. You live your life, you keep pushing. The only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. Both these ladies are a pretty strong testament to that. So hopefully, I wish you continued success. I wish you a sexy man come into your life. And Ashley, I wish your husband blow your back out. But alright guys, follow my Twitter and Instagram. And like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.